Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Choose your hero.
It's right. Anytime you just get a single point, it's so valuable. I feel like actually against the Tiny, the Venomancer can be quite good. Although, oh, look at this, Scardy, he's getting going on.
That he is. Yukio needs one more right click. Meanwhile, in the backline though, Filza's doing a lot of damage to the Weaver. Fairy Fire is able to stand his ground, and Tusk, that's not a man fight.
I mean, it seems like he's looking to try and just use the enchant, honestly, for the slow. Like, 4.5 second slow duration is pretty damn effective.
Yukio gets another kill. This time it's going to be onto Scardy. So, this top lane, yeah. I mean, Tiny, when you're able to start getting some levels, you're a pretty...
Here, because Ukyo, he's got the tree again, and you've got the avalanche. You don't
Scardy, where he stepped up way too far. That's a boundary you're not looking to pass. One's going to give him a little bit of breathing room. They've got... Oh my! Feels like what a shards! They've got the Earn charges. Okay, Yukio. I thought you were speaking about the Weave. Oh, sorry, the Veno, honestly, my bad.
Now that's Enchantress, so if you're able to secure a bit more of that early game, it's a big win for your team, and that's exactly what he's doing.
They're even going to get his Courier too, Bracer, and the raindrops that Scardy's unable to pick up, and he's just instantly TPing back to base. So Veno has been bullied out. CSJ is going to fall down bottom too. I think...
Well, they're speaking of the ultimate starting to come up
Yeah,
online.
Coil's going to be dropped, and Stranger... Oh, does he have the damage? Velky somehow surviving, needs to dodge the orb, but Butterfly Effect pursuing on, making sure there is no opportunity for an escape on the position.
Back here, I think it's a big mistake that Weaver didn't to make that kind of rotation.
They're eyeing up top, trying to set up. The Night Shadow gives Butterfly Effect an opportunity to get into the middle. Beautiful placement of the coil and the follow-up combos. Yukio puts a statement into that fight with all the damage that the Tiny can dish out this early on. And CSJ, he's even going to look to make a rotation as well, joining his fellow brethren in the top side of the map. Oh, that's a good old caster's curse. I still feel like they're going to get him. Snowball's probably going to delay this. He's got Valky nearby, but no extra heroes.
No leaps left either.
Valky's going to be really cautious if he even jumps into the middle, because the rest of IG Vitality, this position from Scott is going to scout this out. So they're not going to be able to stick around to the pip. Scott is going to be brought down simultaneously, though. KOBOLDS get the kill on the Weaver. You might have to buy back, honestly. Did I even just walk in the pit? Roche is exceptionally low.
Try and take away
be
some
fine.
of this
Butterfly
mission advantage.
Effect.
It's pretty dark right now for Vitality. Another arrow.
Need to keep the Enchantress alive. Solar Crest vital for the potential for them to take it, but he's going to drag them further to higher gun, and Velky, who doesn't want to go to the neighborhood, sets up for a double coil. And now IG Vitality are going to continue inside the pit. They see alive, but without the Spirit Vessel charges, what can the Venomancer really do? We'll chuck out a level 1 in the ultimate. Is only really tickling the side of Dire at this stage of the game, as Wraith King just pops off the reincarnation. And now Velky, he's going to be chased down, as well as Butterfly Effect continuing to be a nuisance. 8-0 and 6, potentially to be godlike as well. As without any ultimate charges, Atos already picked up from Stranger, and oh no, they didn't give him the godlike.
Didn't give him the godlike, but I mean, that's kind of good, right? You don't want to...
Look at Butterfly Effect, now aggressive is posturing. Lands the coil onto 2, and the rest of KOBOLDS are not in the area to take the fight. Velky waiting patiently, trying to find an angle in. Is going to jump Stranger instead. Yeah, you get the kill on both supports, but what's the price to pay as Yukio just charging mindlessly into the middle? See how much damage this Spirit Vessel's actually doing. Yukio is going to be pretty cautious here. It's a lot of damage over time, especially with the percent damage as well. So Tiny is going to drop. Is there an angle for them to protect him on the second round? Of course, you've got another round of the Spirit Vessel, and Yukio, yeah, he's just walking mindlessly into Radiant's territory. That's the respect that needs to be given. And finally, we're actually getting a little bit of value out of this Spirit Vessel.
It's not just the Spirit Vessel. That time around,
Fortune Soul, Reincarnation still on cooldown for 20 seconds. He's close to the T2 tower, but the reinforcements are too slow to show up. Are they? He's trying to play around with the lifesteal. Man, 8 seconds until the ulti was available, and now IG Vitality still trying to find another window into the fight. It's going to be CSJ jumping at the front of the T2 tower mid. Are they even eyeing up for more? Stranger, nicely done. His butterfly effect. You bet he's going to look to jump pounce. It's going to be Yukio and QYQX. Underneath the Observer-centric combo. They're going to smoke with vision, so Moody will just easy beat down. As Yukio has this BKB now, so... Oh, they strong enough.
I want to see him use some of that unreliable gold so you're not consistently losing a
Oh
lot.
man, butterfly effect again.
Two
Multiple
men.
heroes caught out by the coil. It just 2-hit feels like they've got a couple of buybacks fighting deep inside the base, but there we go. A toss further away from the reinforcements,
Good
and now
Nova.
with the BKB, they're able to stand their ground. They've got to kill the heroes fast before the Poison Over starts to tick out in the damage, and it looks like they are well and truly fulfilling that role. In and out they go. A buyback from Velki. CSJ should be okay.
He's fine. You need to consistently be trying to play around enabling this Wraith King even further.
Alright,
and-
they don't see an angle back in. They're going to call it
Yep.
quits.
Yep.
And
Understandable.
Scotty's not even going to wait for the game to end, and no one else is going to call it GG. So KOBOLDS.
Honestly, not so sure as to why they've done this. It's going to be able to outrange you at all stages. It also means that Skadi's under zero pressure. You know, like, what are you actually going to do into this? Although, are able to get
So
that
much
first
blood
kill
coming.
there. I don't really with the lane. I know what you were talking about before with playing for your ulti timings on the position.
QIQXY is in trouble top. Scotty's going to be able to close the distance, and he's already got the urn completed too, so now with some charges to play with in this lane.
Lifesteal is not going to get anywhere near as enough.
Mid lane. TPM from Stranger. I think the arrow connection, but like Velki's pushed back. Oh my, they actually get the kill. Beautifully timed Tidebringer just with the crit wave connect, staying in the lane. Now Fire's going to scout him out. They'll have to drop the boat this time just because of how healthy the Snapfire is, but there we go. They're going to mirror the rotation with Velki. Got the arena available, but he misses on the spear. Oh no, that's what they were requiring to kill off one of the heroes. The QIQX is still going to end up being a casual...
Two full waves without hopping down from this tree.
Oh, he's going to do it now. Butterfly effect, that's where he can step into play. Try and hold them back, disrupt the combination, but the Boundless really just an attempt that doesn't provide too much.
That's why I was staying in the trees, because that sort of stuff could happen. I mean, Barana is the last hero that you want to see down here on Valkyrie. Yep, that sort of thing is what can happen.
Top lane, split from afar. QIQX given over the tome and an easy kill into the Snapfire. And look at how he's playing a beautiful micro. A little bit of a killing spree picked up as well as they are moving bottom. I love the buyback, looking to rejoin because they have the rotations coming into play.
Body block.
Beautiful body blocks. Arena only giving Velki a little bit of breathing room because CSJ pounces over the walls. He's getting a little bit awkward usage there of the Rolling Thunder. But once he has some extra fault from the Brewlings along with the Conquer, they'll get one. They will get Filsla too. Conquer, great use of the Torrents, able to provide the vision they needed for the X and a second casualty.
Very, very nicely done. Like you mentioned, great use of
Oh, giving them information. QIQX in perfect position to be able to run into Moody along with Filsla. And all of a sudden, the support's going to be
to be able to finish him up.
They don't have
Woody-
ultis. I have to respect them. Another missed spear, though, from Velki, but it looks like Skadi should have the damage to cut away the life of the Brewmaster. But even Yukio feels like he's in a position now to get involved. We haven't seen the lifesteal in these fights, but now with the items... Oh, no! The arena! Cutting down the Monkey King's tree. Fortune Soul. So they're able to pop the Wukongs. Another miss on the spear from Velki. So Fortune Soul is going to attempt the TPR, and that's where it feels like can come into play. A cookie. And that is just a support play at best, giving his core an avenue to TPR. They're going to take the... CSJ, aggressive blink.
Can roll up.
They have enough mana
Big
for the
fold,
Scythe.
actually.
It's about to come off cooldown as well. CSJ playing off the roll up. So the Pengli is going to be able to keep his life, and Yukio, look how aggressively he's positioned, just running straight to the Necrophos. Rage is soon to expire, so the armor toggles have to be perfect, and oh, that's where Butterfly Effect can provide his own assistance as well. And now with the Spirit Vessel out, Skadi, he is well and truly too deep. The Necrophos has got no one behind him. They lost the Mars, they lost the Snapfire.
Ranger again.
The Enchantress, he's going to join his fellow friends.
Saw there the effectiveness of this Brewmaster as well. He's level 12 now, and
another roll-up. Oh, Stranger, I think that was an arrow blind. Somehow it clipped onto the Mars, and now feel as though it's getting chased. They might even go past the Tier 4 towers, man. I don't think they give a damn. You got the Aegis available. Skadi's the big concern. Scythe, of course, is up and ready to rock and roll, but can he find a target? Yukio's able to reposition. It looks like QIQX has always been the Scythe target. And they will drop that one down. A buyback from Fields up, but he TP'd outside the base. So the Shark's Claws able to take away his life. A dieback for him. Velky's going to rejoin as well. Another BKB to prevent the spear, and Butterfly Effect just TP's out in front of 4.
Yeah, the Dispel got rid of the Yules and the Ghost Shroud.
Oh, Skadi?
Quickly follow him.
Gonna try and TP out. CJ, can he get the blink? Oh, you bet he can. Cancels there, and Necro's teammates are nowhere to be seen. Really one of the few heroes on KOBOLDS that are having a solid performance. Now they're trying and... Oh, QIQX again, man. Velky. It's just continuing to be such a difficult game for the Mars. He's been off the mark multiple times with the spears. And now with this... Okay, they don't take it.
Got vision,
got very good vision nearby. QIQX. Oh, they're missing the Boundless. Meanwhile, Velky, Arena towards the backline. Skadi's going to try and close the distance. So 2 heroes on IG Vitality.
Alright.
Fall instantly. But look how aggressive they're posturing.
Alright.
Multiple buybacks coming out. They know that KOBOLDS are committed to the area. Fortune Soul might have to lay down the Wukongs just to control some form of this team fight. He's going to do just that. Try and target down CSJ with a pain clear, but a swashbuckle out to safety. And now KOBOLDS, they are in no man's land. They can target down the Mars, and the rest of IG Vitality will fulfill the role of killing off the Monkey King. 4 down, and all it cost him was 2 buybacks on the supports.
Again, I feel like they did the best. Fortune Soul, like, again, he's going for the backline jump. And they don't have any detection down at the moment. That's what this provides.
Soul, great start. Velky follow up as well. Once again, onto the key components, but that's where the Aeon Disc comes into play. CSJ almost going down. He will actually end up ticking. Yukio's going to try and stand his ground, but you see this extra Aghanims on Fortune Soul is starting to do a lot of damage. No casualties on the side of KOBOLDS. Can they reset it out? They've got the Aghanim Shard. Perfect timing from Fuelstar. Oh, what an even better torrent, though. Oh, no, not the creep body block. Valky's got Blink in 5. Fortune Soul's pursuing on. Always go Silver's Edge.
Okay.
CSJ not going to run into anyone. Nice Blink from Velky. They've got a ward inside the base, so they're going to see Skadi's positioning. Where's the Monkey King? He really needs to be in the middle of the fight to offer some assistance. But Skadi gets chunked down. Now the Snapfire is going to do him in the afterlife. The lucky thing is that they do have buybacks. Meanwhile, Velky runs into CSJ and is soon to protect him. Lifesteal, it doesn't give a damn. Yukio pops the BKB, and now they can just look to vacate away from the area. You do not want to be fighting. Oh, beautiful spear. Velky puts Butterfly Effects into a compromised position. But again, a BKB is able to reset himself.
Feels to me like that's just so much more of an...
anyone just yet, and I feel like Tier 4 Towers is a different beast. But maybe it's just space.
Taking attention. Yeah.
So all they need is... Oh, maybe not. Indeed, Necro. He's going to be killed off. No buyback for him along with the Mars. And now... Oh, it's pillaging time. Your territory is now mine. Bash is out at a consistent base since they've got some buybacks. Fortune Soul. One last hope. He's got the Wukongs, 25 talent as well. Tier 4 towers soon to fall. But they once again can look to just avoid the Wukongs as best as they possibly can. And Fortune, all he can do is just... He can look on. Sadly to watch as his ultimate now expires. And soon his life and this series, any hope of a comeback will expire as well for KOBOLDS as they have to call it quits.
right.